Hello, planners. Why, thank you so much for joining me on another live stream where I'm going to set up my July 10th to the 16th planner pages. So let me know. Last time I had my microphone, I was actually standing up and I was quite further away from my microphone. Give me a thumbs up if the sound is good and everything sounds fine. Now, if you are new here to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much. Make sure you say hi in the chat. Or if you are watching on replay, say hello in the comments section so then I know that you stopped by. Now, like I said, I'm going to set up the planner pages in my personal size planner for July 10th to the 16th. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so hopefully everything sounds, planning. Erin says the sound is good. Thank you so much. So in today's video, I am going to set up my planner pages for July 10th to the 16th. I did move back into my personal size planner. If you watched me last time, the reason is I'm going to be homeschooling my youngest again next week after school holidays, and having two A5 planners on my desk, I'm going to start running out of space. So hence the move to a smaller size so I can have, I guess, both of them on the desk. So everyone says that the sound is good. Thank you, Laura. Hello, Irene. Thank you so much. Thumbs up from Irene. And Lauren says, sounds good. Thank you. I love that you are all here with me today. So let's go and let me see if I can get my desk. Here we go. So this is the Filofax personal size domino soft in pale blue. And so I set up last week. I think this is when I set up last week, and I did create new personal size planner inserts that would fit in with what I need to do. And as well, I guess I needed a new project to keep my mind occupied with new changes. So let me know if there are new things happening in your household or at your work. Do you do some sort of project that keeps your mind occupied to keep the anxiety at bay? Please let me know. I'm not the only one. So most of you that have said hello in the chat are not new, but for those of you that are going to be watching on the replay, I'm Mariane, and through my own planning, I hope to inspire you. Use your planners not just as a productivity tool, but also as a way that you can use it as a form of self-care, your little me time to embellish your pages with colorful markers, washi tapes, stickers. We're going to be using lots of stickers today. And then that way you have something to focus on for those times where it's a little bit stressful or you're overwhelmed. Use planning to get you focused and then get clarity and hopefully get you back on track doing the great things that you are good at. So all items that I do show and mention in today's video, all the details will be in the description below. So hello, Marcus. Thank you so much for joining you, my dear friend. I do appreciate you all being here and taking a moment of your precious time to be with me, watching me play with my planners and washi tapes. So, like I said, this is the personal size Filofax Domino Soft. Now, I will tell you, yesterday, I woke up yesterday from a bad dream that woke me up crying. So I actually spent majority of the morning where I was just really sad, and then I started feeling resentful about lots of things. And so I took majority of Sunday not doing anything. So I feel like I am prepared for today, but I feel like I'm not as prepared as I normally am. So if I do seem a little airy-fairy, please forgive me. It's one of those things who has had dreams where it just affects you so much that it just sort of creates havoc in your day. So that was me yesterday. But anyway, let's get started. Let me put my Carpe Diem stickers to the side for the moment. And so today I'm going to be setting up, so this is my morning journal, personal size morning journal. And then I'll be setting up a new well-being planner page. I'm going to keep the dividers there so then I know a weekly spread, and also maybe the daily for today, which is already Monday here in Sydney, Australia. So do let me know if you are new where you are tuning in from, because I know a lot of you are all over the world joining me. So let's start off with the morning journal section. So this is a nice new blank one. So this one will show how I feel. I can write why I feel this way, and then what to do to make myself feel better, and also what I am grateful for. So I do have a video showing the importance of using a morning journal to acknowledge your feeling in the day. So then that way you know why it's happening and you can react to it a lot better. So I'm going to use my zebra mild liners. So this one, one side is chiseled end and the other side is a fine tip pointy end. So I'm going to use the fine pointy end, and I'm going to start with July. So this one I am just using, keeping it simple because the space at the top here is a little bit smaller. So I normally use the like a thicker hand lettering font, but today I'm just going to use the fine tip end. So yeah, let me know, have you had those crazy dreams where you just wake up feeling either sad or angry? You know, one of the ones that my poor husband gets blamed for something he didn't do is when I dream that he may be talking to someone, another lady in my dream, and then I'll wake up and I'll be angry with him. It's like, how dare you talk to someone else in my dreams? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about, you crazy lady? So, but I actually like analyzing my dream. You know how there's some things that they say that if you dream of your teeth falling out, they say, the dream experts say that it signifies change that's coming up in your life. So it's not that your teeth will fall out. So your dreams are not literal meanings that's going to happen. It's a matter of change. It represents a lot of different things. Marcus, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Here's to happy dreams. Yes, dreams that we're all going to be big content creators that will get those, I think it's a silver plaque if you reach a certain number of subscribers on YouTube, which I am nowhere near. But for those of you that have subscribed, thank you. You're getting me to that dream. But anyway, thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that. So see how it's just simple. Whatever markers you have on hand, just use that. And you can use, now what I did there is I did use my Pentel and a gel cleaner pen. This one is a 0.5 needle point ink refill. And in my ear, I am sounding really, really like those podcasters. I hope it's sounding good on your end. But yeah, let me know. Here we go. Yes, it would be absolutely life-changing if all my teeth fall out. Yes. I've got, like, these are porcelain teeth and I need to have them all replaced, but you know, at this stage they cost a lot of money. But yes, imagine if all our teeth would mean lots of new good changes. So I have here, I bought these 10-pack washi tape from Kmart here in Australia, but whatever washi tape you have, you know, use. So, and here is the reason why I use, you know, just random different rainbow colors, because I don't have like sticker packs that are in theme, although I'll show you in a second. I lied, I do. So just pick a washi tape that you have. Now this one here, it is going to be too wide for that space there. So what I do is so if you ever have a space in your planner pages that won't fit your normal, whatever these, let me quickly have a look. How wide are these? About 1/2 inch, or just a little bit over 1/2 inch, or 1.5 centimeters. So if you have anything, pages that, you know, you can't fit a whole width of a washi tape, just rip it down the middle, and then that, you know, ragged edge gives it a nice effect on your page. See, hold on to the other side, because you might be able to use that somewhere else. And so now I'm going to use my Carpe Diem number sticker pad to add the dates, and I'm going to use my precision tweezers. So you just get this from a beauty shop. I do have a link in the description where you can see something similar on Amazon. I'm mindful of my mic. I used to have my mic up here, but then when I looked down, you couldn't hear me too well. But now that I have my mic here, I have to be mindful that I'm not knocking it. So what's today? Today is the 10th, people. Oh, look, there's one there. And so I'm just going to add that to the top of the page. So whatever planner page you have, you know, you don't have to have stickers. I always say, especially if you are starting out, because when you do see other planner pages and other planner accounts, you know, you go, oh, I want to get that. And it can get, you know, it can get a little bit expensive, having all the stickers and then having all the markers and washi tapes. Just, you know, you can start off with your kids' Crayola markers. They do well, and then just, you know, use it, and then just outline it with a nice black pen. And let's have a look, 14. And then it just makes your heading pop on the page. So yeah, let me know in the chat if you have had any weird dreams lately, and maybe we can figure out what it means. We can decipher what it means. But yeah, so I think the dream I had yesterday morning, it was sad because I think someone in my dream, they weren't judging me out, you know, openly, but you know how when you get, you know, whether acquaintances, friends, family, that give you the eye, and I felt like they were judging me in the choices I was making with my homeschooling. And so I guess this is my more inner turmoil that's going on in my head. But then it made the decision for me going back to homeschool. It put a stamp, my own stamp of approval on it, that I'm doing this because of my son, who's on the autism spectrum. And yes, of course, I'm sure there are many great support classes in mainstream school here where I live, but if my husband and I and our family struggle, you know, managing his the challenges that he has with his special needs, it's, you know, I can just imagine how a school who may not know him, and because, you know, his disability isn't visible, it can look like what he does can look like he's being naughty or defiant. And, you know, we have been called into schools to pick him up because he's, you know, causing trouble or had challenging behaviors or meltdowns. And I don't want that happening for my son. And I think, yes, so I think my dream was my own internal turmoil of, am I making the right decision? And I think I know I am, because my son is the most important thing, you know, to us having him here, homeschooling him. So that's my dream. But yeah, looking. That's right. Thank you so much, Marcus. I'm doing my best for my family. And of course, I know I can change things later down the track. This is not a forever thing, you know, and he's 14 years old, and he's probably going through what typical teenage boys are going through. So it may not just be the, you know, the autism. It could be just he's a defiant little teenager. He's loves to drive his older brother, his dad, and I crazy. So, but yeah, that's it. Remember, you could always adapt in the future. That's right. Nothing is permanent. We can always change our mind. So I do appreciate that, Marcus, for letting me know. And, you know, supporting, you know, that people are able to change their mind, and it doesn't have to be a forever thing. I once heard there's a book that tells you about dreams, what the mean and the time you gave it. It sounds interesting. Yeah, so I love analyzing my dream. You know, and you analyze it based on, you know, the things that's happening in your immediate life. So I knew yesterday that I have to stop agonizing about changing my mind with the different things. I think the last 4 months for me has been so helpful, giving me a break, because I had been homeschooling for the last 4 years. So it was a great break. It was a break that I needed because I had burnt out and I had the mental breakdown back in February. So it was a great thing. So I always think, so if you are out there and you are in a position at the moment where there's a lot of stress, you're overwhelmed, you might be struggling, please know, just like the weather, you know, it gets cloudy, it rains, there's storm, but it will, you know, shine again in the next day or later down the track. So please make sure that if you are feeling that way, surround yourself with a tribe and a community that enjoys the same thing that you do. That's why I do love showing up for you guys for my plan with me, because you always bring me joy. After my live stream, I always feel so happy. So I do appreciate that. So that's we have. There is the morning journal. So how I feel allows me to acknowledge how I'm feeling that way. And remember, your emotions are neither good or bad. It's just telling you how you feel that way because of certain things. And then you write down why you're feeling that way and what is it that you can do to make yourself feel better. Or if you're having a great day, what is it that you can do again that will keep going, that, you know, that joy and happiness. And of course, writing down what you are grateful for. So that's the morning journal page, and it is available in the personal size at my shop, but I do also have it in A5 Happy Planner Classic Letter and Big Happy Planner size, where there is a section you can do that. So again, let me know in the chat, please, if you already do some sort of morning journaling in your own planner. So the next page I have, so for those of you that have been with me for a little while would have seen this well-being planner spread. So this is based on Zig Ziglar's personal development methodology, that to have a nice, well-balanced life, try and do something in 7 key areas or 7 areas of focus. So in no particular order, they are spiritual, mental, physical, career, finance, social, and family. So in order to, you know, that you're not concentrating too much on work, or you're not concentrating too much on working out, or you're not concentrating too much on finance, trying to get money, make sure you have a nice, well-rounded balance by creating activities or habits that will hit all those marks. So then that way, you know, you don't turn around one day and go, oh my God, I've neglected my family. Oh my God, I've neglected my health and my physical well-being. So that is based on Zig Ziglar's Wheel of Life. So this one is this week's. And then here is the Wheel of Life pie chart. So I'll tell you how that works. So let's fill in the new page for the new week. And then, hello, Laura, I think we need so much changes in all corners of this society that what you do for your family is absolutely important. Exactly, you know, and as for me, my boys are 16 and 14, and my older son, you know, we're on school holidays, so he's staying with a friend for this second half of the school holiday week. And I'm just thinking, he's, you know, will be 16 in a couple of years. He'll be an adult at 18, and, you know, my baby will be leaving me, you know. So the things, the trials and tribulations of motherhood, you know, they don't warn you that, hey, your babies grow up and go and leave the nest, and that's what you want to do. You want to create a well-rounded young adults, so then they can fend for themselves and get out of my house, so then I can enjoy my time. But yeah, so it's quite a nice or not, you know, something that I don't really want to look forward to, that he'll be leaving the house. What is focus? What is focus? That's right. What is focus? Let's have a look. Here, let me go and use my what do you call these? My highlighters again. So I'm just going to leave spaces, because then I might want to put stickers there a little bit later. I have to make sure that while I'm writing, I'm not talking, because I know I'm going to write the wrong date somehow. So yeah, have a think of your, like, you don't have to have, do 7 different things all the time, but have a think about what area is it in your life at the moment that you may have neglected a little bit. For me, I know for sure I have neglected my physical well-being. I haven't been exercising. I actually haven't been going out, apart from, I think it was April, that I was, I walked nearly every day for like 23 days, and I found that it boosted my mood. And of course, being outside enjoying the sun creates a positive vibe. But then I've gone back into my shell again and haven't really worked out much. So I don't want to turn around, and then go, now I can't go out and walk outside because, my bones are ailing and everything like that. So really, really important that for me, that I do put a little bit more focus on my physical well-being. So there, very simple, huh? Like I said, if you also love doing hand lettering fonts, this is creating headings for your planner is a great way to practice your hand lettering font. And hand lettering is also a great form of self-care, practicing those hand lettering drills. So yeah, let me know if you have ever done a hand lettering drill as part of your planning. So Marcus says, I neglected sleep for a long time. Me too, I'm still neglecting it. My sleep is very broken. I take, naps here and there in the middle of the day, a couple of hours here, and then I wake up very early. So at the moment, because I am doing an online course as part of, content creation, and the providers are over in the US, their time to have coaching calls are very early in the morning for me. So, I do want to participate in those, and it's only going to be for a season. It's not going to be forever again. And so I have to wake up for 3 or 2 o'clock calls in the morning. But so I try and catch up with sleep during the day. So I'm going to use my Kuretake Z Clean Color Dot marker. So one side is a soft cushy end, and then the other side is a fine tip end. And then I just allocate a particular color to one of the 7 areas. So whatever your favorite colors are, allocate that. So colors that will make sense for you. So there is no rhyme or reason for these colors that I'm using, apart from just assigning a favorite color to whatever area of focus. And so, and then that way, there is a color that will represent when I'm filling this Wheel of Life pie chart. So for me, let me just write down all of the different things that I want to do. Yes, sleep is so important. I used to say, probably I don't sleep well, that's why I'm only 4'10". So it's very important. Sleep is very, very important for sure. All right, so green here for me is meditate in the morning. Now last week, Saturday, I asked who meditated, and some of you have said never considered meditation before. And I found meditation is a great way to help focus on something else when you are in the midst of, being overwhelmed or getting a little bit of stress in your day. So even, 1 minute deep breathing or 5 deep breaths is a great way for you to just stop and focus on something. You're focusing on your breath and you're not stuck in your head. Meditation is another great form of taking time for you. It's like drinking water. Make sure that you have an opportunity to go and slow down your heart rate. That tells your body or your nervous system that there is no risk, there is no danger, and then you are able to then be in a better mindful position to think things through rather than fight, flight, or freeze. So there we go. So I have the 7 areas of focus. So these are the habits that I want to try and do, as much as I can on a regular or daily basis. So meditate, read, walk or work out, action today's highlights. So for me at the moment, content creation activities, track my expenses, connect with loved ones, and be creative. So then that's that done. And then for this one, so the Wheel of Life pie chart, I fill that in. Let me just put, last week was July 3rd to the 9th. So I will fill this in based on how I did the previous week. So this is the previous week. So then what I will do is I will look at each area. So for, let's say, green, let's look at green. Actually, I'm going to do blue because I know I've colored it in a certain way. So for blue, which is read for a minimum of 15 minutes each day, I did that 1, 2, 3, 4 days out of the 7. So I'm going to allocate this pie to reading, which is for my mental area of focus, and I read 1, 2, 3, 4 days out of the 7. And as you can see, each pie has 7 sections. So I will color 1, 2, 3, 4 of those segments on that pie chart, and then once filled in, this pie chart will show me areas that I may need to prioritize in the new week. All right, so then the next one I do is meditate. So how many times did I meditate last week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 days. I will color in 6 of this little segment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so as you can see, the pie chart will let you see which area that you are doing well in, which area you may have neglected, and what you need to focus on in the new week. Now, there will be times that certain areas will get neglected a little bit more often than not. So if you have a new job or you have to travel for a conference, you may not see your family and friends for that week. So then the social area of focus of your 7 areas of focus might be neglected. So you just need to make sure in the following weeks that maybe you are back home, that you make it a priority to connect with loved ones. So then the next one, so I'll just color in another one. So walk or workout, I did that 1, 2, 3, 4 days out of the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I just fill in each pie chart based on how well I did the previous week in the areas that I said I wanted to do. Okay, so let's just say connect with loved ones. I only did that 3 days out of the 7. So here now I have created a little top priority. So then I will create here, make sure to text, call or DM or schedule a time to meet up for lunch or coffee with loved ones. So that is a top priority that I want to make sure I action in the new week. So then that way, if I haven't been calling anyone because maybe I've been sad or stressed or just on the couch and haven't been connecting with anybody, I need to make sure that that area of my life that I do. So let me just write it down. Make sure to connect with loved ones. So then I can write on there, you know, if there's a particular person that I haven't called for a while or haven't called up, then I'm going to make sure to create an action plan. So maybe, you know, give Marcus a call. Hey Marcus, I haven't chatted to you for a while. You know, so touch base with that person. And so what else? So probably so action today's highlights. So that was 3 days. I only did 3 days out of the 7. Now, because it is school holidays, I've taken it a little bit easier and I haven't been doing a lot of content. Well, I actually have been doing a lot of content creation, but I haven't intentionally created priority for that in the last week. So then I'm okay with that I only did 3 days because I was on holidays. So see how just because, you know, you have to make up have a look at your own wheel of life, or have a look at your actions and habits to see that, well, of course I couldn't go out, you know, with friends because I was sick. So yeah, just it's really important. If this is your planner, don't look at it that, oh, I didn't do one area, I mustn't be good at it, or I must have failed. There are reasons for certain things. So be kind to yourself. Don't, you know, beat yourself up if things didn't work, you know, out. Like look at look at this one. So this one was for June 26th to July 2nd. I put a big sticker on it. Nope, because the previous week my habit tracker was not filled in at all. It was just like, nah. So here I you know, I made it fun by using washi tapes and stickers, and went, nothing happened last week. Move on. So use your stickers to embellish blank pages or blank areas of your planner pages. So do let me know if you have any questions, or if you are doing anything similar. I know I think it's Maxi Life planners have a similar thing of 8 areas of focus that allows you to gauge which areas you're not doing well in, or you want to focus in a little bit more. But this is the well-being planner page, and then I could add, if I wanted, stickers on it and embellish it. So I'll have a look off camera and maybe put a few stickers like I did here. So this one is a square lime design from her digital, I think this is the Spring Hobonichi kit that I printed and cut myself at home using my printer. So now we have done a morning journal. So that's ready for me to fill in. Once I come off live, I'm going to fill in how I feel, why I feel that way, what I can do in the day to make myself better, and what I'm grateful for. And I'm just adding this clear divider tab. So this clear divider tab is just one of those plastic A4 document envelope that I just cut to size. So I might do a video on that. So for those, because I do have a video showing how you can make clear divider tabs using laminating sheets. But if you don't have a laminator, if you just go to your local stationery store and look for, you know, envelopes, like plastic envelopes, you can make your own clear divider tab and just add your little label. You can add a sticker, or if you have a permanent marker, you can write on it. So this is just, the clear divider tabs just really allows you to flick to your pages nice and quick, and because it's clear, you can still see the other side of the page without it being obstructed. If I mean, you could still use printed cardstock if you wanted to make it all pretty, but I like the clear because then you can still see the other side. So let me know. Nope, try again. Yep, nope, try again. And look, I did try again, didn't I? I tried really well. I did well this week. So I'm very proud of myself. Saturday after my live, I just rested. I just took it easy on Saturday. Actually didn't touch any of my planner. As you can see here, Saturday, nothing got done. You know, well, nothing on my habit tracker anyway. So and that's okay. I'm okay with that because I enjoyed my time on the couch. I think I did a bit of knitting. Laurie, hello. Laurie, nice to see you. Making clear tubs without a laminator would be a great video. I'll do that, and I'll show different ways with maybe printed cardstock, or you know, you can even buy those ones that if you have a smaller planner, you can buy those ones that are already that have the, you know, months or dates, and you cut it to size. So I'll put that on the list, Laurie, to make as the next video, because I have one for A5, and I also have one, I think, for pocket size, but that is using laminating sheets and a laminator. So there we are. So now let's have a look. We've done oh, that one is, I don't know when the other one went. So see, this one is for my morning journal. So I'll just pop that there. And then I have for my well-being planner. So like I said, I do have these planner pages also available in A5, Happy Planner Classic, and letter or big letter size. So really what I want to do on my channel here is, you don't have to have the planner pages that I use, but really it's to get ideas on, you know, other ways that you can use your planners, especially if you want to create new habits, or if you want to track your wellness. This is a great way to do so and make it fun by using washi tapes, colorful stickers, and markers. Budgeting Irene says, I always have a problem with cutting straight and cutting the tabs. Yes, now I do cheat, because I do have the paper cutter. So this one is the Fiskars Pro Trimmer. So and then you can open it up, and it's for like 12-inch. So you know, this has been a godsend for me, because of course, as a homeschooling mum as well, I'm trimming a lot of our lesson materials. So I have this, and I do also have a precision trimmer. So it's in my Amazon storefront if you wanted to have a look. So this is a, you know, a less expensive version, but it's been really helpful. The only thing with this is you always have to, if you cut a lot, is you have to replace the blade quite often. With the other one that I have it over there, but it's the Precision. It's a self sharpening paper trimmer. Then you don't have to change it all the time. So yeah, so paper trimmers are good, and you don't have to have that version. So it's like, I know here in Australia, and you know, our local stationery, there are cheap ones for $5, but then if you are going to be cutting a lot, the blade can get dull quite quickly. All right, so now let's have a look. The next thing I have is the weekly spread. Now I haven't really been using weekly for a while, because you do use the my planner page, my daily pages. But I wanted to try something new, and I've been seeing so many accounts having like the Hobonichi style weekly. I've never tried Hobonichi. I've seen a lot of planners use it, and it's so cute. So then I just created a simple weekly spread. So it's a horizontal layout, and then allows you to have space to put your stickers. So again, I'm just going to, let me show you the one I have at the moment. So really it's the same. Add your, I mean, see how this is just normal markers, you know. I mean, this brand is Zebra mild liners, but you can use whatever highlighters and markers you have, and it just creates a really good pop of color. So for those of you that have been with me for a while, I always quote James Clear's Atomic Habits book, and in it, one of the 4 laws of behavior change. So for you to try and change your behavior, whether you want to establish new habits or you want to stop current habits that aren't good for you, is one of them is make it attractive. So if you know, if something is boring and dull, you're less likely to use it, right? So make sure you are using on your planner pages, something that you know will attract you to use it more often than not. So if you like the aesthetic where it's just very simple, one color only, you know, I've tried those beautiful, try and do those beautiful pages where it's just the neutral colors, but for me, I know I get attracted to, let me make sure it's the right one, I get attracted to colorful things, and you will see my pages are colorful with all these rainbow colors. So that for me, aesthetically for me, I like you know, using colorful markers and colorful stickers. So if you are feeling like you're not using your planner pages as often as you would like to, try and see if you can, you know, just using highlighters and markers will just make it pop on the page. And then of course filling it up, you know, with all the different lovely stickers or washi tapes that you have, entices you to try and use it more often. So there we go. So this one, because the space that I have created here is a lot wider, I was able to use this hand lettering font rather than just a simple one. And I think I'll just use this one here. So yeah, I just, no rhyme or reason to the different washi tapes I'm using. I'm just whatever. Because I know I try and do themed pages, but then I get bored because it's like, oh, I want a page to be different. Oh, I want the next page to be different. But yeah, so there we go, July 10th to the 16th. And then I purchased yesterday from Square Lime Designs Etsy store. So I have purchased quite a few of her digital stickers. So Laura says, the system working for you and not you working for the system. That's right, exactly. That is have you also read the Atomic Habits, Laura? Because that, you know, James Clear talks about the system. So we can have lots of goals, but you know, goals are no good if you don't have the steps to. Now I printed this out, but I think my printer is running out of ink, so it's a little bit faded, but I'm okay with that. So this one is from Square Lime Designs, and it's the Polaroid Hobonichi Week digital sticker. Now Laura, I think no, her name's Christina, also has like printed versions already, so you can buy printed versions that, you know, gets shipped out to you. But because I do have a printer already and I do have a silhouette cutting machine, I'm able to print digital stickers at home, and then let's have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, I can print my own digital stickers, and this is printer paper. It's just packaging sticker paper. I'm running out, so I might have a look into getting the sticker paper that a lot of this you know, other sticker retailers use. So we'll have a look at that. Laura says, no, she hasn't read Atomic Habits. It's on the list. Yes, I have many, Thursday, Friday. I have many things on my list of things to read as well, Laura. So you are not alone there. So, but I am reading it because I want to create I'm creating a free simple habit tracker for those who may be new to tracking their habits, or, you know, creating new habits. And I'm rereading the Atomic Habits book just to make sure, because what it is because I have been habit tracking for a long while now, there's certain habits that have now stick, like reading in the morning, meditating in the morning, and but things that aren't sticking, things that aren't really motivating, like, you know, working out, that I feel is in the too hard basket for me. I want to try and, you know, figure out why. And I think it's because I have a goal of wanting to lose weight, or, you know, fitting better in my clothes, but I don't have a system. I want to read up again, and then through my own journey of trying to build better habits in areas that, you know, I'm not too as keen or fond of, or I don't do well or fall off the wagon, I want to create a simple habit tracker. But yeah, so okay, so this one here, I just used my Tombow mechanical pencil and just divide very faint line in the middle, so I can divide this area here in half, and then that way I can put stickers and washi tapes. So here I'm going to put a sticker here because it's for the 5, you know, put here Monday I do lives, and then I do a live on oh no, here I'm going to put Tuesday because I'm going to be on a Zoom call. So anything for me, I'm putting these little post-it note stickers for anything that is time sensitive. So then that way it stands out on my page. So here I'm going to put for Saturday because I go live as well on Saturday. And then I'm just going to fill that in with anything that I have that, so I look at my calendar, and then all these events, bills due, any other things, important items that are on here. So from the 10th to the 16th, I'll migrate it onto my weekly page. So then that way, when I'm flicking to here and I'm ready to set my day for the new day, all I got to do is look at the current day for that week and then go, all right, I need to put that on my daily planner. So yeah, so let me know if you use both weekly and daily pages, or is that too much for you, or it's or you know, do you prefer one or the other? So for me, I think it's more because I like to make sure that I have something to focus on, and you know, because once a weekly is done, I have nothing to do for the daily things. So I like to have both, so daily and weekly, so then that way it just stands out more. Now what I'm going to do with these little stickers as part of the kit, why is that? Okay, I think this one doesn't belong there. Yeah, that's why. This is for the new week. Sunday, I think that belongs there. So I'm just going to add some of these stickers, embellish. So yeah, you know how sometimes if you have bought, you know, those happy planner stickers and you have these tiny little stickers hanging around, use them to embellish the little spaces that you have on your page. So then that way, when you look at it, it just makes you smile because it's nice and happy, and you've got these little stickers there. So that's, let's have a look back at the weekly. So that's my weekly. What do you think? Let me know what you think, everybody. Laura, sometimes I have one or another, other time I have both. Yeah, me too. Sometimes, now if let's just say I don't have the time to fill in a weekly page, what I'll do is then I'll just maybe glue these two together, so then that way I don't look at a blank page, because then even though I always say, don't worry if you have blank pages, lots of different things that might be happening in that week that you didn't get to do your weekly. But what I do is I just glue the 2 pages together, or maybe paper clip it, so then that way when I'm flicking through, I'm not going to see an empty page. So thank you, Laura. Beautiful. Yes. And so I'll fill that in with all the different events, bills due, pay rent, and anything else I have to prepare for when the kids go back to school. So then that's the weekly weekly spread. So I think it's Hobonichi week style. So so it's just really just a good way for you to add stickers, and if you do have a lot of things happening as well, then there's enough space for you to write down all the different stuff. Now, okay, now the other question I have is, let's have a look. So question of the day is, let me know in the chat what planner size are you using? Do you only have one? Do you have a couple of planners going at the same time? So let me know, and what brand that you are using. So then that way, maybe for future videos, I might create videos and plan in those type of planners. So then that way you get ideas on how I would plan in different size and in different type of planners. So let me know in the, is it on? Where is it? So let me know in the chat, what size planner do you use, as well as whether you use multiple planners in your day. So like I said, I moved to the personal size because I'm going to be using A5 for my homeschooling, and I only have a little desk. I think this one is the IKEA 120 centimeter width, and then I've got lots of different things on the side of the desk that have taken up room. So if I have two A5 size planners on my desk, then I won't have space for the keyboard, I won't have space for my pens and markers, so hence I've moved down to the personal size. Irene says she loves it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and it's such happy colors for me, and sometimes I do need happy colors to brighten my day. I mean, I shouldn't have to rely on my planners to make me happy, but it does, stickers do. And so yeah, all right, so now let's have a look. The next page I embellish really is now my daily. So I have my makeup, I think I have daily one page. So on here I have my time blocking, and then enough space for my tasks. So then that way, you know, plenty of space, but not too much that then I feel like I have to fill it in, or have to put in lots of tasks on there. Laura says A5 for the moment. I will try A4 again when the current is full. Oh yes, A4 would be fantastic, wouldn't it? That would be a great thing to have as well. I only live in a really small flat, and all the rooms are shared space. But in my ideal home, when I have a nice big kitchen island, I would love to have a big planner on there to just be open all the time, with all the scheduling of the kids' school and meal planning and everything like that. So we are very limited in our kitchen space as well. So, you know, one of the things I want that I see everyone using is this air fryer, but we have no we barely have enough space for the toaster. So but yeah, so many dreams that I have, that one day soon we'll own our own home. And so that's actually my ideal goal when I turn 50, which will be in 2 years time, is to celebrate my 50th birthday in my own house. So that's a goal, and now I've got to go and figure out how to get the get the deposit, and get the deposit done. So yeah, so then that one. Now, of course, if you are liking this video and you're enjoying me babbling on, please give this video a big thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up button. And if you are finding value in it, and if you have planner friends that you think might enjoy me showing how I embellish my page, do make sure to share this video as well, because of course it will help my channel a lot. Now, the next page I embellish, like I said, so I use this Hobonichi Polaroid digital sticker from Square Line Design. So I do have a video that shows how to use that, to use a silhouette cameo. So if you have a printer at home and you have the silhouette cutting machine, I do have a video in the link that shows you how I did this and how I fitted in my pocket size planner. So here, I have the different things that I have purchased yesterday. I purchased this cute little monthly tabs, tiny little mini monthly tabs that I use. So if you haven't been seeing my Instagram page, I bought a new little journal because I was highly influenced. I think it's Monya or something. Oh, see, I'm going to butcher her name. Let me see if I can find find it. It is Creations by Monya. So highly influenced by Creations by Monya on Instagram to purchase this sequence A6. And so I will do a video featuring this and let's tell you my thoughts on it. But it's the little cute mini monthly tabs. Aren't they adorable? So I'm going to fill that up once so this is I'm using this now for my gratitude journaling, and then I'll get to use my HP sprocket to do memory keeping. So let me know if you want to see a video of this, because I mean I'll do it anyway, but tell me if you want to see a video of me making featuring that and how I use it. So see, I've had a bit of retail therapy, buying a few different stickers and everything. So, but yeah. So Irene is in a Happy Planner Classic Skinny. Oh, there's a Happy Planner. Oh, I think I've seen one. Oh, that would be cute too. But ready for something else. Yeah. So it's really good to change up, you know, from time to time. Barkus is giving it 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much. And Laura says, yes, that sequence A6 journal is so cute. I actually rewrote my gratitude log from June, so then I would have June in there as well. So that was one of the things I, you know, stayed up way too late for. But yeah, anyway, so so that's the weekly. Now let's move to the daily. So I'm going to just do, so I have the 7 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I just get my kuratake, sig clean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'm just going to use some of my stickers that was part of the Polaroid Hobonichi. So I printed this and customized the size to my planner pages. So that video that I showed you, that's going to show you how you can customize the stickers for your own planner pages. So that's if you have, of course, you know, a printer and a Silhouette Cameo machine. And if you do have a Cricut one, I think it's similar. I actually do have a Cricut machine as well, because I bought it to cut felt when I was making handmade dolls. But I don't know all the setting to create a stickers, so maybe one day I will teach myself how to do that. So then I'll fill that in, but really what I'll do is I'll just go and time block my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and then time block when I'm going to do my AM routine, time when I'm going to unplug and be creative and work on my knitting. I'm making a little dinosaur. I'm knitting a dinosaur, a Brontosaurus, I think it's called. So that's one of the things that I'm doing to make sure that I am taking time off for myself and at the same time being creative. So I'll fill in my daily page. So I will normally embellish this one at a time as I go. So then that way I have something to do, because then if I embellish it all in one day, it's all like eating everything in one day and then have nothing left, no lollies left for the rest of the week. So that's, I'll embellish that. But I do have a video showing, you know, how the daily tips for time blocking. So make sure you do watch that as well. Okay. So now these personal size planner pages, you can get it from my website at mariannecresp.com. So let me see if I can share my screen. It's under shop, and then if you go to new, it's all there. So these are the personal size planner pages that I have. I am also currently working at creating a bundle. So at the moment, this is the bundle that I have. So you have a cover page, calendar, habit, mood, sleep tracker, and then 5 weeks worth of morning journaling, 5 weeks worth of well-being planner pages, and then 5 weeks worth of weekly spread, and then for each week there's 7 days of daily planner pages. So I am in the process, I'm just testing out, making sure that it's printing correctly. Now I have tested out printing printing, so the A4, but I also have PDFs for letter size. And so I print my pages on 160 GSM paper, and so then all these pages will have, I don't know if you can see, cut marks. So it's very faint, so then that way you don't see the cut marks too often. So let me just make up space, and then I'll show you, for those of you that are new to my channel. Let me see if I can zoom out. I'm running out of space. See, this is why I want to make sure I move to personal size. So let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. Ooh, no, that's zooming in, Marianne. All right, so then all my planner pages, if it's not, you're not printing it on the pre-cut size, they do have cutting marks. So then that way you can cut them to size. And then you just line up whatever paper trimmer you have, and then you cut it to size, and then that way it'll fit perfectly on the whatever planner size that you picked. And then the other side don't have cut marks, because sometimes when you do print your printouts, they're not, even though the PDF aligns them in the middle, but if your printer is like mine, that sometimes the roller isn't always perfect when it feeds the paper. If you have cut lines that aren't lined up on one side or the other, then you have these little line marks that you might see. So then that's how I cut my pages, print and cut. And then let's have a look. This one is this one, and then I just use my this is the We Are Memory Keeper. Sorry if I just knocked the microphone. We Are Memory Keeper hole puncher, and then you just set it to personal size setting, and then the guide mark at the back, personal size, so then your paper stops right there and it hole punches it right in the middle of the page. There we go. So that's hole punched, and then I just cut tiny little slits on my pages. So if you are using a ring planner, and then especially if you're a lefty and then the rings do get in the way when you're writing, just by cutting slits on your hole punch like this allows you to remove it from your page. So that's, let me just clear everything. I've just gone and shoved everything on all the mess on the floor. So now let me know if you have any questions with the planner pages, or if this is if you want to try personal size, you can grab my printable. If you want to know when the planner bundle in the personal size is available, just go to my website and sign up for the newsletter, because I do provide an early bird discount for my new planner inserts. So then that way you get to purchase those as a little thank you for signing up to my newsletter. You get to purchase them at a discounted price for the first 24 hours. So yeah, do let me know who has taken advantage of that, my early bird specials in the past. So I'm just cleaning up, because what I'm going to do now is I did receive a parcel yesterday in the mail. So Sunday, I got a nice little parcel, little surprise. So I want to show you what it is that I got. So let's have a look. Let's just zoom out a little bit, or zoom in, and show you what it is. Okay, so this is how I got it. It's got a sticker to tell you what it is. So let's open it up and see. So Filofax, I'm a Filofax ambassador, which means I get Filofax products to use and experience, and then share how I use them in my day-to-day planning. So then a lot of their planners come in a beautiful box. So if you wanted to gift it to someone, it comes already presented in a lovely box. So it's got these gold foiling on there, and these are nice sturdy box. I've got quite a few of this as a Filofax ambassador, which I haven't thrown out because one day I'm sure I'll be using it. So then let's have a look what it is that we got. So this is in personal size, and then it comes with this little tissue. Whoop. And this is the Filofax Molden Organizer in the color Ochre. So I have been eyeing this for quite a while, you know, even before I was a Filofax ambassador. It's one of those things that you just go, oh, you know, planner goals. And so and because I am moving to the personal size, I wanted to have a nice neutral color, and it looks like a more mature, you know, so it's good to have. So this is the Filofax Molden Organizer. So let me have a look if I can share my screen. So as you can see here, so this is on the Filofax US site. It comes in a variety of colors. I do have it in the baby pink or the pink as well. So this is the ochre. So it's a, you know, nice laid back, they say laid back organizer, and it's got the stitching on the side, and it's got lots of let's have a look now. So yeah, if you visit Filofax website, you've got to be able the stitching on the side. You've got pockets, card pockets in there, zipper pouch, and then also a little notepad pocket, and it's got this thing. Now I was going to wait probably next week to use it, but most likely are going to be in it this week. So I'm probably going to move all my pages to the to this new one, because I'm just too excited to wait for next week. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are with this one. So the Molden is really beautiful. Oh, you have one. What color is yours, Irene? Tell me what color yours is. But yeah, so this one, I think I before I became a Filofax ambassador, I bought the lavender one. I think there was a lavender one in the pocket size, and back then I thought the pocket was too small. I regret reselling it again, but it was a pre-loved one I bought from eBay here in Australia. But yeah, let me know what your colors, your one is, Irene. But yeah, so this is the ochre, and so it's available from Filofax. So I'll probably, if you don't follow me yet on Instagram, I am on Instagram as Mariane Cresp, and so I do feature a lot of my, so you can see I'm been featuring my new Sequence A6 journal, but you'll probably be seeing my new Molden personal size or Filofax planner in my Instagram page. So I'm there daily with reels and posts and everything else, so do check me out there if you haven't followed me yet. Now I am also actually on Threads, so it's Threads is Instagram's well, you know, a lot of people are saying Instagram's version of Twitter. So that one is more my thoughts, so my inner thoughts. So I talked about my dreams, talk about forgetting, you know, when I walk into a room and why I'm in there. So not a lot of planner related. It's more my, you know, personal thoughts, the Marianne's thoughts, the ins and outs of Marianne's head. So yeah, so if you don't follow me yet on Instagram, please do so. I'd love to see you there and say hi. So, but that is the Filofax Personal Molden Organizer in the color ochre. And so, but yeah, now let me see. Same color in personal. Wow, we're Filofax Molden twins, Irene. Excellent. So that's the new one. So I think I'm going to be moving my pages in it today. So so excited. It's like Christmas all the time. So all right, now now to find out how you can print this my planner stickers onto personal size So then it fits into a personalized size planner. I do have the link for this video in the description below, or you can click or tap the next screen and then you can watch it, and binge watch that if you've got a silhouette cameo. But I appreciate you watching me in today's live plan with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.